John Hahn's typology's got 6 little categories here. So we're going to cover the first category. The first category is what's called a realistic category, okay? Now, the realistic job is very practical, very hands-on, very tangible, very methodological, very scientific. So examples would be people that they like going to work, doing their job, getting a tangible result, and then leaving and not having too much interaction with people, right? So this would be, some career examples would be mechanics, and would be maybe an electrician or a plumber, even dentists or veterinarians would fall into this category just because they show up, they do their job, there's a tangible result, it's very much the same every time, and they don't really, it's not dependent on their relationship with people, right? Okay? Then the second style is going to be investigative. So the investigative style is very much about exploring, it's about discovering, it's about research. These people are very analytical. They make great scientists. So examples of jobs that go into this career would be engineers, scientists, chemists, researchers. All of those people, they get to analyze, explore, discover. It's a good thing for them. They really enjoy that. Next style would be artistic. So artistic is not in the classic sense. When we think of artistic, we think of like a painter or someone who creates art, right? And so that is artistic, but artistic really covers a lot of things. It's people that get to design, people that get to create, people that get to express. It covers a wide variety of things from entertainers, actors, singers, musicians, painters, authors. Even graphic design or digital design can fall into this category. Interior design, fashion design, all of that goes into here, right? And so, anytime you're creating, you're going to be happy if you have that artistic style. So then we have social. So social is more about interacting with people. It's more about teaching, it's more about training, it's more about helping, it's more about coaching. And the more interaction with others, the better, right? Very much in the helping field. So career examples would be teachers, coaches, nurses, counselors, healthcare workers, right? Personal trainers, chiropractor, they're very much serving others. Even sales and marketing can go into this category potentially because you're interacting with people, you're making that sale. It's very much people oriented. And then we have over here, there's enterprising. Okay, enterprising. So enterprising is people that like to connect with others, people that they enjoy persuading others. Enterprising people are very opportunistic. They're very much risk adverse. They can tolerate risk. They make great leaders, great business owners, and these people really enjoy working for themselves. They enjoy wearing multiple hats and being their own boss and creating something from nothing. So, and then we have conventional style. Conventional. So these people are very much organizational. They like structure. They like data. They like tasks, right? And so they can do really well at something that would require a lot of patience, and that is very tedious, very detail-oriented. So these people make great accountants or administrative assistants or executive assistants or anybody doing any clerical work or really dealing with a lot of details, right? And they're analyzing, statisticians, data analysts, stuff like that, right? Okay, so that's the style. One thing to note is that the further across from the chart you are, they're more opposite, versus the closer they are, if it's adjacent, then they're more similar, right? So the opposite of realistic would be social, the opposite of enterprising would be investigative, and the opposite of conventional would be artistic. And so usually people have what's called a primary style, which they relate to the most. They're most fulfilled if they're in a career in that style. But they also have secondary styles as well that are usually adjacent to that primary style. So if my primary style is artistic, my secondary style will most likely be either social or investigative. And so I would probably look at those options if I'm looking at a job or I'm trying to apply for jobs or select a major, right? So that's that. This is just a vague overview, so I would encourage you to do your own research and go in and type in, examples of lots of job opportunities or types of jobs that fall into your category that you feel like you relate to the most, right? And then that'll help narrow down your search and your decision making. Hopefully that helps. If you don't have a therapist or you've never done counseling or you've never gotten help, I would highly encourage you to do so. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below and we'll be happy to hear from you. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll talk to you later.